So I have a dream journal, so I'm just going to read you the dream. This is from 6:13. I was watching TV with Kai. Kai's my daughter, and she said Dad was there. It was this butterfly that was in a blue orb. So the blue orb's around the butterfly. The blue orb, all right, around it. And Kai said that was Zach, which is my husband. I started to think that he died. Where was his body so his spirit could get back in his body? And so we find his body at the scene of some kind of accident with his head buried in ice. I was breaking the ice off and getting the butterfly with the blue orb into his body. Got him home, and the room he was in, got him home, and the room he was in was dilapidated, where the walls were barely intact and there was water running down them. There was a chocolate man in there that Zach had brought home. That's it.
There was a chocolate what?
Chocolate man. So I'm chocolate. My husband is vanilla. So, our kids are squirrels. So.
Okay. Chocolate man.
Yes.
Nice. All right. Go ahead, Neil. You're on a roll.
All right. 6:13. Okay, so let me see if I can understand this because I was a little confused. So
Okay.
You're watching TV with your daughter, Kai.
Yes.
And is it on TV? You see a butterfly with a blue orb in it or around it?
It's like right in front of the TV. Like we're watching TV and this orb comes in and the butterfly is inside. And she just matter of factly says, that's Dad.
So she said that the butterfly in the blue orb was Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Does Dad live at home with you?
Yes.
Okay, she thinks this represents your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then he died somewhere?
I thought he was dead because I was like, if that's his spirit, where's his body?
Okay. So you think that the blue orb and the butterfly represent his body. Or his spirit, I'm sorry.
Yes.
So you're thinking, and you go out looking for him, and you find him somewhere with his head buried in ice?
Yes.
So he's kind of a cold ice man. Kind of a vanilla ice pop.
Yes, and there's a whole nother story there, but we're just gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, I saw that one. Okay, but what was the next part about the blue orb? After you found him in his head,
I was trying to put the blue orb back into the body.
Okay, so the spirit you're trying to put back into his body.
Mm-hmm.
And the next scene is you're in a room, or he's in a room where the walls, it's just a wreck of a room. The walls have water dripping on them, and there's a chocolate man in the room.
Yes.
Okay. So wow. So the butterfly is a symbol of new life, I think. The blue orb is, it's this, it's a heavenly color. So it feasibly could be his spirit, as you thought of in the dream. And that was confirmed when you found his body pretty much dead and his head in the ice, and you tried to put the orb back into it. The Lord says, I'll give you a new spirit. When you're born again, you're kind of dead in your trespasses. So I don't know where your husband is in the faith walk. Is he a believer, or is he?
He's a runner. He's a runner. Yeah. So I've got that verse on my prayer, in my prayer room on the wall, to give him a new spirit and a new body, a new heart. I mean.
Yes. Yeah, it's he will put a new heart, a new spirit within you, and literally he is, if our state when we're born is we're dead, and it only gets better with Christ. He's the one who makes us alive in Him, and so even though he's alive now, he's still in a room that's kind of dilapidated. His surroundings need to be improved in order for him to walk cleanly in the Lord. The chocolate man, I almost heard, Men in Black, but that's a different one. The chocolate man, do you have any thoughts on who the chocolate man or what the chocolate man is?
No, well, sometimes, like I said, I've had dreams for years. And I've seen where I've had chocolate men in there before. And so I believe that they're angelic hosts of some sort.
Mhm.
But with some of the stuff that my husband has been through, I'm not sure if the chocolate man in this dream is good or not. So,
Okay. Yeah, I kind of have the feeling that in this case, it's not good based on his surroundings. It's like he's keeping him in this an environment that's not really conducive to his walk with the Lord. So I don't know whether it's not in him, so he's not possessed. I mean, he's oppressed. It seems like this chocolate man is something that's oppressing him, not actually inhabiting him. If that makes any sense.
oh, perfect sense. Yes.
Yeah. John, what'd you get?
I think you need to put on ice the idea of getting ahead, so your father can send you a transformative spirit of revelation.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a pun. Put on ice the idea of trying to get ahead, meaning don't try to change your husband, let God do it. And so the blue represents the spirit of revelation, also the spirit of your father, and of course the butterfly is the transformation that happens. And as wives everywhere know, the more you try to change your husband, the more you realize it probably isn't anywhere near as fruitful as praying and allowing God to do it. So, and I feel like, what was the position of the chocolate man at the end? What was he doing?
It was a man that Zach had brought home.
Okay.
So he was in there with him.
Yeah. I just feel like it's like a new man that he brought home, meaning he becomes a new man. He's still the good things of the same man that he was before, but instead of just being vanilla, he's got a little flavor to him.
Right. Yeah, he's always had some flavor. Okay. Yeah. That's good, because I had like 3 dreams 3 nights in a row, and they were each in regards to either my husband or our family. So that helps. That helps me. Thank you.